Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to the first video for 12/17/2017. I made a video recently, but as you all know, I didn't upload it. And so anyways, Chloe's probably taking a nap. I gotta take a bath, take Moppy out. We've had some complicated issues, so let me get to the brass tacks of it so Chloe doesn't sit there and scream from the other room. Now, Chloe knows I do these videos. I was talking to Niju, and she was asking if Chloe watches these. Yes, she does sometimes, but mostly no. She knows what I say because she's usually in the room. And I got 6 devotions to read, and then a bath, and then I will feel a lot better. I don't feel so good today. I woke up kind of sick, and not from the alcohol either. I'm actually running a temperature and stuff, so my body is very, very ill right now, and it's because of stress and stuff like that and so forth. I want to shout out to my favorite peeps, Tara J, which is just a favorite subscriber, Corey Beal, and Niju, the ones I know that watch this. Now, what happened last night is we've had the police come out many times last night. I passed out, by the way. I just couldn't handle it anymore after drinking tequila. By the way, I drank some of Chloe's tequila because that's all she had, and I drank some of her soda. I think what happened was Chloe had got sick or something, and that's what I'm saying, and drank straight from the bottle and says, "Oh, here, have some of this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." The soda was flat, but I used it up anyways. But at the same time, it made me, this morning, I was just like, so it'll take a while. This morning, coffee and nothing's helping me. But anyways, enough about that, okay? So anyways, what happened last night is, as I was telling Colleen, Chloe's mother, because Chloe's still going to go hitchhike, I think, all the way to Seattle. She wants to go home to her mental hospital. Now, what happened last night was she had the police called out 4 times, including the time that she went up to the hospital and cleared everything out of the room. They weren't going to let her trash it. They weren't going to do it. The police were very rude to her. They slammed her against the wall and said, "If you don't put this effing gown on, I will plug you." Another cop says, "Well, if you don't put this effing gown on, I will beat the living shit out of you into your life." And, the thing is, Chloe's being combative. So technically the police at the point had put fear into someone who was autistic and disabled. So she says, "Well, I'm going to fucking go and sue your ass." They said, "Go for it. Because if you try, we'll just fucking plug you." Yeah. So then, as soon as she was discharged after the lady said there's nothing going to happen with net neutrality. Well, again, this morning, the whole trigger for the last 3 days was net neutrality. So this morning, Chloe says, "Oh, are we going to lose our internet?" And I'm like, "Dude, you went to the hospital last night for it, or dudette. Are you going to go and do this? I want to have a peace of quiet day." "Well, I'm going to download all this. We're going to lose our internet." Well, I just checked the states. The states are 18 states are fighting it, and they're going to put in state laws to protect net neutrality, like this state in Oregon. Way to go, Washington. And then, on top of this whole bull crap story, are we going to lose our hormones? Are we going to lose our hormones? No. Thing is, it's just going to get a little tighter, as I said. I don't know if I said it in videos, because of the managed health care. No one knows how it's going to work. The states put managed health care, and what's happened is, on Medicaid, is unless it's the same health plan, no one knows what's going to happen. I mean, Chloe's got 3 plans. She had to choose one. She fired Melina and said, "Fuck it." The AmeriGroup, she doesn't want to go through, so she went through a different one. I feel like staying in bed all day. That's how I feel. But I got a bath, and then I got to take Moppy, and, I'm just getting sick. It's the holidays, So anyways, this is the day in 2005 that I got Mr. Blizzard, but rest Blizzard's soul. He's with his daddy in heaven. Anyways, okay, so here's the deal. I want to thank Niju for her time and her help last night. I just took care of it, or tried to anyways. Anyways, for some of you wondering, so anyways, after Chloe's discharge, she came home and she was polite. But this morning, it's just been pure same questions and stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I want to be like Charlie Babbitt in Raymond. Do you ever give up on the subject? Definitely. Do you understand me in there? Shut up! I mean, that's how I feel. I want to be like Charlie Babbitt and tell Raymond to shut up because Chloe's, I mean, Chloe, you can tell she's severely disabled. And people say, oh, she needs a group home or she needs assisted living. She can't get it until she gets money. So that's up in the air. And then Chloe's like, well, maybe the place I go through can give her a house. Yeah, if you have income. If you don't have income, you got to pay your electricity. That means you're stripping all your cash assistance just to go and live. I mean, my own family, Corey Beal and Tara Beal, would understand the whole logistics that if you do this, you're going to have trouble, So it's like a break in reality, And then, because her meds are filled, except for 2, we got to call the mental hospital now. Well, she can use the tablet. I'm out of minutes, pretty much. Out of minutes. Hell, I can't even get my voicemail. I mean, the phone works for 911 calls, but that's it. I'm just too damn tired, too damn wore out. And I am getting to the point of my life where I am not going to deal with anything more. I mean, literally, I've tried everything in my powers, and all I'm getting is roadblocks. So technically, as Tara knows and Corey knows, as of now, I've tried everything in my powers to alleviate the problem, and it hasn't worked yet. So, worst case scenarios, I'm going to get release info soon, and she's in January, and she's going to tell them outright with her psychosis that I get release info, I get to work with them on the treatment plan. If they don't, her ass is going back to Ohio, because I'm not tolerating this shit any longer. I mean, I told her mom this. Her mom gave a thumbs up and said, hey, you have to. I mean, if I'm being neglected and not knowing what's going on, how it goes. And by the way, I fell asleep in my with my bra on last night. Yes, I know. Look at the little boobies.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going back to Ohio.
See, there she goes. She doesn't understand on a couple things, and now I gotta explain it to her yet again. You just interrupted my video.
I'm not going back to Ohio. Liz, just tell me you're going to send me to...
I was going to send her to a mental hospital, but as you all know, even if I sell some stuff tomorrow in the mental hospital, I ain't going to do anything, because apparently, as I was trying to tell the story, the police officer basically wanted to kill her, and another one wanted to beat her, and the doctors didn't want to do anything. And then the crisis team didn't give two shits.
Actually, here's the thing. If I don't mentally get better, or she isn't, or they don't let her be involved in my mental health, then yes, I'll be packing up, and I won't be going to Ohio because I'm not going to be living with my mom. No. You know where I'm going to go is I'll just go back on the streets of California I'll just go back on the streets of California and just deal with 6 months on the streets until I could get placed somewhere. 6 months on the streets. You survive that, you get placed somewhere. And I'd get back on my feet slowly.
Yeah, and that would be a good thing. But some of you out there, like Tara J, I think Tara J stopped watching her channel. Because she does her thing, but she never posts comments on
Here's the thing. If I had to go that option, I'd pretty much go in April. Therefore, I'd be spending the summer months, with less time freezing at night and being able to bathe in the ocean without being too cold.
Yeah, well,
And then by the time the cooler seasons come, more likely I'll be placed in a shelter and then in a halfway house, and I'll probably have to be working my ass off somewhere doing
menial tasks. But here's what I wanted to say about Chloe's idea. Those are great ideas, but the main reason, I said Ohio is because her mom's basically, her mom basically was throwing a temper tantrum this morning about no 72-hour hold. The thing is, they didn't give a shit. If Chloe came in with a stab wound or chopped off her penis like she tried last night or something like that, they basically say, oh, well, we're going to just, they just basically bandage her up, send her out with no penis.
Yeah.
You know this, don't you? They wouldn't mentally send you to a mental hospital. Apparently, if you basically try to shoot yourself right now at this hospital, they discharge her. If she came in with a gaping hole and survived like this, after, say, for example, hypothetical shotgun blast, they basically find a way to let the skin heal, and after she's, they detach the part from her torso where she blew it out, for example, put her in a wheelchair and say, there, no weapons for you, out the door you go. I mean, whatever it is it because you're autistic or Asperger's or transgender? What the hell is the problem there? Or is it because no one wants to help because of me? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, the doctor, I told Chloe that we're either going to be changing doctors or we're firing the clinic, and we're going to make sure that we have to change doctors anyways because they haven't refilled my meds. As last night I was trying to stay in my bed, I went with Chloe to the pharmacy to get her meds, and they filled everything except one. The police officer was going to take this, and he says, oh, this is yours, ma'am. This is my male hormone blocker, right? There's 120 of them, right? He turns and says, oh, these are yours, ma'am. Problem is I asked for a med to be refilled for irritable bowel syndrome. Oh yeah, we'll get it out today. Yeah, we'll do it. Instead, they make me pay. They're gonna make me pay probably close to $130 for a 3-hour session after Medicare, all because they wanted to get her fucking meds filled because they don't want her going psycho and killing the damn doctor at the clinic. But me, they don't give two shits.
Where's this photo at?
I don't know. It was in here. The police had it. They took it out. Unless it's in your bag here. What? They took it. Oh, great.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's right here.
So,
found it.
Anyways, what I wanted to say to you all is basically the doctor couldn't refill my med. Okay? The doctor refused to refill my med. I asked the doctor. I asked the doctor to refill this med. For some of you wondering, it's for irritable bowel syndrome, right? Oh yeah, we'll get it to you. I called up and they were like, oh well, are you out of it? I told the nurse, I've been fucking out of it for a while. There's a little bit left. There's no refills. Oh, I told her, I'm about to fire your ass and sue you with discrimination. The lady's like, well, I said, the doctor picks and chooses who she's helping. They ain't helping me. Let's help the disabled, crippled, mentally disabled person or someone who she's angry because the nurse told me on the phone she's angry. I got a pair of tits implanted. I got my face redone. And I look better than the fucking doctor. Yeah. So what happened? She's like, I'll make sure the doctor gets it filled. Please do. In the meantime, I go to the pharmacy. And I said, how long is this going to take? And she said, oh, your old doctor filled it. So, clinic's open on Saturdays. I call and got the same fucking nurse who says, oh, yeah, about that. We couldn't fill it yet. I said, don't fucking bother because I'm suing your ass because my former doctor who still thinks I'm with her. So I called up the clinic and said, I said, I'll call up Monday to see if I can get a bill payment set up so I don't lose that fucking doctor because it seems the only doctor that cares for me is my Filipino one because these fuckheads wouldn't fill it. They're so fucking pissed that I got a fucking pair of tits and a fucking nice looking face that they don't give two shits. Shout out to my favorite peep, Tara. And then they're fucking wanting to tell Chloe that she's transgender and I'm not. Yeah, oh, yeah, Chloe's transgender. She's got it on her medical record. And then that fucking douchebag doctor turns around and tells me that I gotta give her my psych med record. That's why don't you get her fucking psych record? Oh, well, we did. We got the mental hospitals. We got the discharge center. Why don't you get the fucking other one? Oh, well, we could probably get it with the help of Chloe. I already got the fucking records in her filing section in my filing cabinet because I look after her, I care for her. And then Chloe being, I think she's gullible. She's like, oh, I thought the doctor was nice. Yeah, well, the doctor didn't give a shit about me when she found out my boobs are covered, face is covered. She says, oh, do you still have your other part down there? Have you had it surgery? Oh, my insurance is covering that in 6 weeks, and my insurance is looking into getting these bigger. After that, nothing. I mean, I told her I got one refill of these left. Why? Because it's a 90-day supply. I asked her, I said, I'm having surgery soon, and I need a replacement on another med, which is Norco and Vicodin and Percocet. Chloe knows this already. Chloe knows I need Vicodin or Norco. And anyways, Chloe went back to lay down. I think she's angry with me as usual. But anyways, I got a prescription right here for refills of 30 Percocets. We're talking Percocet 30s. That's the highest counted Percocet available right there. Gotta turn it. See, I'm not addicted to pain pills. I use them for hair removal relief. Before hair removal, you get one of those. Now, if it's lower doses, you take 2, and you are just happy as hell. Now, Tara knows this already, but anyways, point is they didn't. Oh, we can't fill narcotics. This is a non-narcotic place. We can't do it. I'm like, I only need 30 for a year. Oh, we can't. I said, well, fuck you. I'll just have my doctor do it. Oh, well, you can't go through it. I called up and I said, hey. They says, yeah, we can work with you. Problem is, I don't want to go through a fucking company like this one who wants to sit there and say, oh, well, because it's a conflict of interest, you need to go see this man. Well, guess what? I'm fucking telling you, you're being sued because you're discriminating against me because I am transgendered, intersex, born both, have boobs, and I have a better face than you, doctor, and you're fucking pissed. And she found out I'm having voice surgery soon. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this country? So anyways, back to the story. So anyways, Chloe gets home, Chloe's talking about hitchhiking, and dear old mom's like, no, you can't hitchhike. Well, Chloe's made the decision. If I sell something, put her on a bus, the hypothetically thing is, and I'm thinking about it, is this. As I told someone last night, the police said, do you have any money to get her to the mental hospital? Oh, I could strike up someone. But the thing is I'm not going to because, even though I don't need money, I'm good. I realized, even though I can, and he's like, oh, you have a PlayStation 4 in there brand new. Why don't you send that back? Nope, not going to happen. I thought just for a while through Chloe's mom, who wanted me to get rid of it, and Tara and Corey, they don't want me getting rid of it. They know I've waited and waited and waited. So here's the real funny thing about this whole issue. I'm not giving up my PS4. I mean, I could ask family members for money or basically, et cetera, but I don't need money. I mean, here's the thing, okay? I know a family member who could sit there and say, oh, here's the money, Rita, go ahead and take care of it. Problem is, I'm thinking logically like my sister Tara and my cousin Beehole, Corey, that let's just say I get help or somehow I get a ticket, a bus ticket, Let's just say family like Chloe's mom said last night. Or say my family in Oregon decide, oh, they're close to the bus station, let's just go and order a ticket for Chloe. Get all Chloe's info. Here's the hypothetical problem, okay? And I think the good Lord is directing me to this answer anyways, thanks to Jesus, is the problem with the entire mental health system is Chloe's got all our meds except 2. We're supposed to call them up and see if we can get refills on these 2. But apparently they put her on a different med, which I don't know anything about. I looked into it. It's like seizures. Seizures. So anyways, because she's on a med that can cause seizures, they got to give her 2 other meds that cause her not to have seizures. In the meantime, they're trying to get her on a schizophrenic med, which they didn't diagnose her with schizophrenia, but they say, oh, this med can help with 30 different possibilities. Why don't you just fucking give the 30 different possibilities, except for this med is majorly for schizophrenia only. Yeah, and then they don't tell you the 29 other things. Anyways, yes, guys, if you're watching this, do not look up this. This is my lovely boobs. I'm going to take a bath soon, but to finally sign up the final part of this whole discussion, because I'm not talking negative about Chloe. I'm just saying, you know, that what I'm trying to say is, coffee in the morning. I gotta get some milk today. I'm gonna send Chloe out to get some milk. And to get the ramen, I think, because frankly I need milk and ramen. So here's the deal for some of you lovelies out there. Okay, I love all of you. And, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So anyways, I can ask for help. I can get the money tomorrow if I needed to. But the problem is I'm not going to, because I don't need the money. And two is I think my sister Tara and I are on the same page and the same leveling playing field, even though, you know, she's busy with her kitten and stuff, and I haven't heard from her in a couple days. The only message I got was she was effing with me yesterday, I think it was, asking me what was happening. I gotta send her a message saying this video is up anyways, but my point is, for all you lovelies out there, is I could ask for the money, but I think, you know, to borrow money or to get money for a Christmas present or whatever. The problem is, you know, thinking about talking on video in the chat with Colleen, Chloe's mother. The problem is this. Colleen's right, I'm right, and even my cousin Beehole and Tara would be right. Sending her out there right now with all her meds except for 2 is basically it's going to be a disappointment when they don't take her. Now, they could take her on the grounds that she's still a threat to herself. But anyways, even if she is a threat to herself, which she can be and is right now, and a threat to others, the clinic up here basically said, go ahead, kill yourself, kill police, kill nurses, kill doctors, kill random strangers, kill anyone you want. We don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of here is what they said last night. And out she went. I mean, she had restraints against her. They had her in a leg and arm restraints, and then they threatened to put her restraining her by putting on a straitjacket. That's what I was trying to say, straitjacket. They threatened to put that on her. So technically, everyone knows she's a threat to society. Yet, I mean, she makes threats against the government officials and this and that. I mean, last night's video, which I didn't post because I was very upset about it, and I'll tell you why in a second. As I told you, the police were threatening to beat and kill her, is that she turned around and came home and she said, those fucking police officers need to be fucking sued, and those fucking cops need to be fucking fired. And I said, why? Well, I'm using those terms. The term she used was beaner and spick. Okay, those are derogatory terms for Hispanic. Now, you know, if you're Italian, she'd probably use wop and dago just because, you know. But the point is, you know, I've heard these things from movies and stuff, but, you know, the thing is, I'm not racist. She's just angry because of what happened. So, and she has a right to be, but like I said to Chloe, now Chloe could get up in the morning. I could give her bus fare and say, here, try this hospital, they'll take you. They could take her. It just means one or two options. Okay, here's the percentage. Okay, she goes in there and she says, oh, I'm all this. She's in 3 counties over, and the counties 3 over would say, oh, what are you planning to do? And Chloe tells them they could basically say, okay, well, they could either put her in the county jail in that county, which is highly unlikely. That's a 99% chance. Unlikely, even my family knows. Or they could sit there and see if there's a county mental hospital in the area, which is highly most likely not, because everyone gets sent over to this one place, which they're like, oh, we use this place all the time. Or these people use us all the time, is what they said the hospital she wants to go back to. She calls it home. Really, problem is this. How can you go home if, you know, that no one's willing to send you there? That we got, the other place just wants to sit and say, oh, you don't need a Chloe, you can make all the threats you want. We're just going to medicate you. Or they say, oh, well, yes, you are highly out of your gourd. Let's get you there. Instead, these people go to these people, which is the 2 counties that she goes to for her therapy, which is 80 miles one way, 160 miles round trip. They can turn around and send her there, but they don't want to because, again, it's business in their pocket. So what happens? They turn around and they say, oh, well, we're not going to do this. Then the government turns around and says, oh, well, you know, so she's trying to get the help. So the next best option is this. Now, she can go to this hospital tomorrow and say, yes, I need to go home to my mental hospital. Can you get me there? And they say home. They're going to realize she's a lifer. So they're just going to say, oh, okay, where are you going? I'm going to this hospital in Seattle. All of a sudden, they'll basically make the arrangements from there, and either 112 miles or so, it gets there, and she's there. She's home again. But then the hospital there won't want to discharge her because A, she calls the mental hospital home, and B, she doesn't want to come back here, which is fine by me. And C, is if she does want to come back here because she's afraid I'm going to die of heart disease, that she's going to have to fight them because they're going to want to say, oh, well, you're involuntarily committing yourself by court order, so because of all these threats again, and you've had your partner, your friend, your colleague, I say partner as in companion, you know, to, friend, a roommate, whatever, to call, panicking. We're going to get court ordered to send you here. And then afterwards, they're going to put her in a halfway house. If she doesn't complete her treatment, she decides to leave to go to Ohio, for example. That's violating a court order. So if she gets picked up in, say, Arizona, they have to expedite her back here or transfer to a mental facility there because she basically left. So it's a big, entire mess. So technically, we got to, what I'm trying to say is logically, is it possible to send her out there? We could send her back to Seattle to her home. But will it do any good on the financial side of things? I could sell 2 items, get the money tomorrow, and send her out Tuesday morning, but will it help? No, it won't. Why? Because, frankly, as Chloe said, she's medicated. She only needs 2 meds. Did you say something? So, I'm not trying to be negative towards her. I'm just telling everyone like it is, okay? This morning, I'm clear-minded, and I know exactly what's going on and why. So, I got to get Moppy out soon, so I'll continue with part 2 later, but you guys get the idea. Basically, if I asked for the money and I did get the bus ticket, the only reason the family would be doing it for me, quote unquote, and Niju knows this, and Tina knows this, and Autumn knows this, and Corey Beehole knows this, Tara Beehole and Colleen would be doing this. If Colleen wanted to pay on her own money, Colleen's doing it for 2 reasons, which is just to basically keep Chloe away from me. Now, for example, my Aunt Aya could do it too, shout out to Aunt Aya, but I'm not asking because there's nothing that can be done. My Aunt Aya already said she needs to be in Western. Well, you guys understand where it's coming from. Corey and Tara know her through YouTube, and let's just say mixed feelings. But Tara Beehole, Tara Punk, you don't have much time for shipping out presents, punk. But it doesn't matter because I got to send yours out next month because all my money has been trying to handle all these things and this and that and the other. And you know as well as I do, I ran out of minutes again. What I really want for Christmas, I think, is a new phone plan and a new phone that works without freaking freezing, locking up, and so forth. But last night, I didn't get to tell you the story. Phone locked up, everyone, and while it locked up for 3 minutes, Chloe's getting very violently angry and yelling at me, and 911's recording it. So finally, at the end, they came out and they basically handcuffed her and did all this and got her in the car. And I talked to the police officer on the way out, and he's like, she ain't coming home. Well, there's a police file already on her for this place, and apparently, police didn't care. They're just like, we're not dealing with this autistic douchebag. So, and I had the police come back out 4 times last night, but that's not including the 4 calls. The main time they came out is after I was playing Skyrim, and they came while Chloe was there, and I was expecting a phone call. They said they relayed all the information to the doctor, which was a complete jackass, the one that discriminated against me, and then told Chloe on her way out last night that don't come back here, we're not helping you, and your friend, your partner, your companion can die, your roommate can die. If your roommate comes up here, we're going to make sure she dies, because frankly, even if she has heart disease, we're going to let her die because, frankly, so I got to call the heart doctor tomorrow and let her know what's going on there. And they said, well, wait, we're not going to let her die. You're not coming in with her. If you come in, you drop off a cute little service dog and you get the fuck out. Otherwise, we're having you arrested because you're not welcome here. So that's the other thing they said. So dying, I still got to let the heart doctor know what they're thinking. But anyways, there you have it. So basically, all this crap stacked up, and then the police came out, and they talked to me about this file, and they said if she's released, which is highly unlikely, she'll get a 72-hour hold, and then they will send her off to the mental hospital. Said, the clinic's like, well, you're going through this place. Chloe's like, well, I'm going to sue your fucking ass. Well, you can sue our fucking ass. Get the fuck out of here. We're not dealing with you fucking tranny freaks like you who's got autism and possibly schizophrenia. So get the fuck out of here. So they threw her out. So basically, they threw her out, and that was it. So I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I mean, I get discriminated because I have a service dog. I've had my face done in a boob job, and I can get a second boob job probably on my insurance. And the doctor doesn't want to fill my meds. But when it comes to a schizophrenic psychopath like Chloe, and she's going to go and kill the doctor, they refill all her meds except for 2. And they're like, here you go. And then the doctor's like, oh, well, you should go through this person because you asked about him. My therapist got back to me and said they're going to get a lawsuit because they discriminated on the grounds that I asked for him specifically for hormone because I don't like men doctors. And then I wanted her just for the rest. But, oh, no, I should go through them. Guess what? Thing is I'm going through her for all my primary care and him for everything else. Oh, and don't forget, she wanted my therapist to point my records, which my therapist said he's filing a grievance Monday morning. And I contacted my psychiatrist. She's filing a grievance against them because they want my psychiatric records. But they believe Chloe's transgender, but not me. That's because the fucking bitch doesn't like the fact that I've had all this work done. And she's like, oh, you're not tranny. Well, guess what? Then she wants to know all the information and calls up the damn OHSU to get my records. And I didn't sign a release. They're like, no. She calls the facial surgeon's office in Beaverton or Hillsborough. She calls the heart doctor, OHSU, the hearing doctor, the eye doctor, the sleep doctor, the gastroenteritis doctor, the urologist, the plastic surgeons, the physical therapist. I have to go through them anyways after surgery. The primary care physician on floor 4. All these things, and I get... because she tried it all. She wanted the entire records. And every clinic, because I told her what clinics wanted, every clinic said, no, there's no release, you're not getting it. So, there you go. You got a doctor who doesn't want to listen to me, and I basically look after my own health care, yet she fucking thinks I'm the problem. Maybe I am the problem. I don't know. You all vote in, Tara J, Tara B-Hole on Facebook. Whatever you guys want. You guys, Niju. And that's how I feel. It feels like I'm the problem. Everywhere I go, people want to blame me. Oh, I'm the problem. Not Chloe, but I'm the problem. Now, Chloe knows I'm not the damn problem. I do so much. As Tara says, I go outside the box to look after people, but it seems it doesn't work half the time. So, technically, what am I going to do, And now I just found out, because of Christmas, I just found out my damn email box has been plugged again with garbage. So technically, I mean, how much more garbage am I going to get today? I get so much crap, I can't even think anymore, It's all about different things, And then people say, oh, really? I mean, look at this. I got 32 spam crap in my inbox. I keep basically marking it spam, and it keeps going in there. So I'm going to have to go into actual Gmail and get rid of it, Because I use Inbox for all my emails, like Outlook, but it's for free, so... It's an Outlook clone for free. Anyways, with that said, everyone, I'd like to wish you a great day. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Just keep nice is all we ask. And God bless you in everything you do.